Hello and good morning all the students. In this video, we are going to cover up the first few chapters of English grammar book which are important for all the classes like 3, 4th and 5th. The video is going to be quite lengthy because it has a mixture of all 5, 6 chapters. Therefore, it will be a lengthy video of 20-22 minutes. But I suppose and I guess that you will watch the entire video to get the most of it. So, the first topic that we are going to study today is the sentences. Sentences means what? Sentences means vakya. In Hindi, we call it vakya. A sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense. Sentence, what is sentence? The sentence is a group of word. What type of group of word? Group of word that make complete sense. तो वैसे group of words जो कि एक complete sense दे, sentence को meaningful बनाए, they are called sentence. Now look at the 4 sentences given. Garden the many has flowers. Do pluck not flowers. Fountain is there a garden in the. Beautiful what garden a. Now these group of sentences do not make any complete sense. Therefore they are not sentences. Now read some groups of words in another order. Like you can see the above sentences. If you compare the above sentence, garden the many has flowers, this has no complete meaning. But this sentence, the garden has many flowers, it is complete in its meaning. Do pluck not flowers, do not pluck flowers, this one is incomplete in meaning, this one is complete. Fountain is there a garden in the, again this one is not complete, this one is complete. So what do we see? That a sentence has a complete sense because it has subject in the beginning, followed by verb, followed by object. So in most of the cases, this is the order of the sentence. That first we have what? First we have subject, then we have verb, and then we have object. Now there are many types of sentences. Let us see one by one, but before that let us see 2 golden rules. First is that a sentence always begins with a capital letter. एक sentence की शुरुआत किससे होती है? It is always with a capital letter. A sentence must end with a full stop, question mark और an exclamation mark. एक sentence का end हमेशा ही या तो full stop या तो question mark या फिर exclamation mark से होना चाहिए. Now we have different types of sentences. तरह तरह के sentences के types भी होते हैं. Like first one is assertive or declarative sentence. Assertive or declarative sentence क्या होते हैं? तो which contains a full stop and they simply state statement that express facts, events or actions. मतलब the sentences which simply tell us something, which simply provides us with a statement, they are called assertive or declarative. Whereas the second one is interrogative sentence, and interrogative sentences do what? They ask question. Interrogative sentences ask question and they have a question mark with it. Okay? So assertive sentences present simple statements, whereas interrogative sentences ask questions and they have question mark with them. Now the next 2 types are imperative sentence, and imperative sentences do what? They express a command, a request or an advice. They express a command, a request or an advice. Like do not pluck flower. Do not pluck flower is what? It is an order. It is an order. So such type of sentences are called imperative sentences. Now next is exclamatory. Exclamation. It contains a sign of exclamation like this one, and it states, it expresses a sudden or a strong feeling. It shows a sudden or strong feeling. Remember, an assertive or imperative sentence always ends with a full stop. Means assertive sentence ho ya imperative sentence ho, they always will stop with a full stop. An interrogative sentence always ends with a question mark. An exclamatory sentence always has a exclamation mark, And an affirmative sentence is a positive sentence. It simply informs us about something. Now, just like assertive or declarative, affirmative sentence is the same, that it simply states something or puts something information in front of us. So that is about chapter sentences. And now in our next slide we will see subject and predicate, the parts of a sentence. First we have seen types of sentence. Now we will see part of sentence, but before that we have got an exercise. Put these jumbled words in correct order to make meaningful sentence. Don't forget to put it in the capital letters and full stops. Now let's see the first one. National our game hockey is. Now this will become our national game. Our national game is what? Our national game is hockey. Our national game is hockey. In the same manner, second sentence, it kept the cupboard in the. Here you will write, I kept it in the cupboard. I kept it in the cupboard. Cleanliness is next to godliness. The moon revolves around the earth. New Delhi is the capital of India. So now in this way we will arrange the sentences as per the type. Like if it is exclamation, we will put what? An exclamation mark. If it is assertive sentence, we will put a dot, that is full stop. For imperative also we put a dot, and for question mark sentences we put a question mark. So let's read the next point. It's part of a sentence, subject and predicate. Sentence के दो part होते हैं, mainly दो part होते हैं. Apart from that we have verbs also. So here we have two parts, subject and predicate. अब subject क्या होता है? तो sentence में जो action perform कर रहा होगा, the one who is performing the action, the one who is the doer of the action is called the subject. And whatever is said about the subject is called the predicate. Whatever we say about the subject is called predicate. Now let's see. Every sentence contains two parts. हर एक sentence का दो part होता है. पहला तो subject, दूसरा तो predicate. अब person या thing जिसके बारे में हम कह रहे हो is the subject. जिस person के बारे में कहा जा रहा हो या फिर जो action कर रहा हो, they all are the subject. And when we speak about the person or thing, they are called predicate. जब हम subject के बारे में कुछ बता रहे हो, so they will form the part of the predicate. The subject and predicate may each consist of a single word or many words. They may consist of a single word or many words. कभी कभी subject एक word का भी हो सकता है, कभी कभी एक से ज़्यादा word का भी हो सकता है. Now look at the following sentences. Look at the following sentences. It's aeroplane zoom. Aeroplane zoom. It is what? Aeroplane is the subject and zoom is the predicate. The poor girl. The poor girl is what? It is subject and has no money is predicate. Ashok is a clever boy. Ashok is subject and is a clever boy the predicate. Now let's read the further few examples. Encircle the subjects in each of the following sentences and underline the predicate. Now if I ask you what is the subject in this sentence, this is the flag and this one is the predicate. The princess is the subject and sat on her bed is the predicate. The monkeys are the subject, ate some bananas are predicate. Gayatri, subject, recited a nice poem is predicate. Joseph and his friends, subject, attended the wedding, it is predicate. Sohan, subject, woke up early today, it is predicate. So now you can see also a screwdriver is used for drawing screws. A hammer is used for hitting nails into things. So we see that the hammer is the subject and this one is the predicate. Here this one is the subject and this one is the predicate. Similarly, we can do the exercises on this. But now, let us, without wasting any more time, let us jump to the third chapter, which is parts of speech. As I have said that we will be covering multiple chapters in this video, so we will go fast. Third one is parts of speech. Parts of speech क्या होते हैं? तो speech is made up of words often spoken as sentences. Speech क्या होता है? तो जो word हम लोग बोलते हैं या लिखते हैं, they are called speech. They are called speech. The words of speech are divided into 8 different classes. अब ये जो हम जो words बोलते हैं, they are basically of 8 types. How many types? The words of speech are divided into 8 different classes as to their work in the sentence. पहला है noun. अब हम सभी जानते हैं what is noun. Noun is the name of person, place, animal or thing. इस संसार में हर कुछ का एक न एक नाम है, and that name is called noun. Boy, cat, house, tree, road, sky, sun, river, bus. Now next, if you look at pronoun, a pronoun is a word used in place of a noun. Pronoun वो word है जो कि noun के बदले use होता है, like I, me, we, us, he, him, she, her, it, they, them, these, those, this, that. These all are what? These all are pronoun. Next is adjective. तो नाउन के बारे में जो कुछ भी कहा जा रहा हो या नाउन को जो वर्ड क्वालिफाई करे, उसकी मीनिंग को जो ऐड करे समथिंग, इट एड्स समथिंग टू द मीनिंग ऑफ अ नाउन और प्रोनाउन. जो नाउन की मीनिंग में कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन ऐड करे, दे आर कॉल्ड एडजेक्टिव्स. एडजेक्टिव डिस्क्राइब्स अ नाउन और प्रोनाउन. लाइक द रोज इज अ ब्यूटिफुल फ्लावर. द रोज इज द नाउन एंड व्हाट टाइप ऑफ फ्लावर इट इज? अ ब्यूटिफुल फ्लावर. सो दिस वन इज एडजेक्टिव. I like this mango. I is the pronoun, and what type of mango? This mango. Which mango? So this mango. So this is adjective. This is adjective. So this is noun, pronoun and adjective. Now verb. Verb का sentence में जो action हो रहा हो, that action word is called verb. A verb is a word that says something about the subject. It expresses an action. Verb क्या डिनोट करेगा? तो verb will express an action. किसी काम का बोध करेगा. It will describe an action. Like he is a good man. Is we are playing. I go to school. Birds fly in the sky. The words underlined are verbs because they state something about the subject or they express an action. Now fifth word is an adverb modifies or adds to the meaning of a verb or an adjective. अब adverb क्या करेगा? तो adverb will qualify or adverb will modify a verb or adjective. मतलब एक adverb हमें ये बताएगा कि वो verb अगर हो रहा है तो कैसे हो रहा है. Fast, slow, daily, occasionally, regularly. So these words are what? These words are adverbs. और adverbs हमें ये भी बताता है कि अगर कोई adjective है तो वो adjective कैसा adjective है, कितना है, how much. So that is the function of adverb. Like if you see the sentences, the boy ran fast. लड़का दौड़ा, मगर लड़का कैसे दौड़ा? तो fast. So this one is the adverb because it qualifies the verb. Rustam was very strong. Strong is adjective. अब कितना strong? तो very strong. So very is adverb. He behaved very badly. उसने बड़ा बुरा बर्ताव किया. Now badly it's an adverb, but then very is a word that describes the adverb, so it is also an adverb. तो जैसा हमने जाना कि adverb का function क्या होगा, adverb will qualify a verb, an adjective or an adverb in a sentence. ठीक है, adverb will qualify or add meaning to the verb or an adjective of the sentence. Now moving to the next topic, it's preposition. Preposition, like see, the words like on, the words like in, the words like at, inside, between, on, upon, these all are prepositions. And what do they do? A preposition is a word which is used before a noun or pronoun to show its relation to some other noun. ये noun और pronoun के साथ यूज़ होता है, पहले यूज़ होता है और रिलेट करता है सेंटेंस के बाकी वर्ड्स को इनके साथ. लाइक ही लिव्स, यहाँ पे प्रोनाउन को किससे रिलेट किया जा रहा है? दिस विलेज से. दिस विलेज इज़ वन सच नाउन एंड प्रोनाउन उसके पहले यूज़ हुआ है. और दोनों को जोड़ कौन रहा है? इट इज़ द प्रीपोजिशन विच इज़ ज्वाइनिंग द टू नाउन और प्रोनाउंस ऑफ अ sentence. Conjunction also performs the same action, that they also are used to combine or to join two words, phrases or sentences. अगला है conjunction. Conjunction एक ऐसा शब्द है जो कि दो words, दो phrases या दो sentences को आपस में join करता है. Like you can see, Susan and Sue are sisters. Susan and, so these two nouns are added by the word and. I like him, अब यहाँ पे दो sentences हैं. I like him because he is honest. Because he is honest. So because is one such conjunction. More conjunctions are like we can say F, A, N, B, O, Y, S. F denotes for, A for and, also, N for neither, nor, B for but, because, B for but and because, Y for yet, and S for so. So these all are the few conjunctions which we most commonly use in our sentences in junior classes. For, and, also, neither, nor, but, because, yet, and so. Now let's see the third type, interjection. Interjection is a word which expresses sudden feelings. अब याद करना exclamatory sentences को, वहाँ हमने पढ़ा था sudden feelings के बारे में. Sudden feelings मतलब what? The feelings which denote sorrow, happiness, excitement, joy, thrill, passion. So these are the words which denote what? Which denote sudden feeling. Like hurrah, alas. You can see that after these words we are using what? Sign of exclamation. So let us look at the exercises to check our proceedings. Point out the parts of speech of the word in italics. How old are you? What is old here? Old is adjective. Old is adjective. One day a king rode into. So rode is what? Rode is verb. Rode is verb. The cow is very useful. Very we have seen. Very is what? Very is adverb. Very is adverb. And the fox went to the crow to have dinner with him. Went. Now again, went is what? Gaya. So gaya is an action. Jana. So it will be what? It will be verb, because verb denotes action words. Now let us move to next chapter, kinds of nouns. अगर वीडियो लंबा जा रहा हो तो you can pause it here and you can watch the rest of the video after some time. But now we shall continue nouns and kinds of noun. सबसे पहले तो nouns किसे कहते हैं? हम लोगों ने देखा था कि noun is a name of person, place or animal or thing. Noun क्या है? तो noun is the name of a person, animal, place or thing. In short we can say that everything in this world has a name. इस संसार में ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं जिसका नाम नहीं हो, और उन सभी नामों को हम क्या कहते हैं? संज्ञा, noun. Now types of nouns. We see that there are 5 types of noun. First is common noun, second proper noun, third collective noun, fourth abstract noun, and fifth is material noun. Common noun, proper noun, collective noun, abstract noun, and then material noun. पहला common noun. Common noun is a common name given to person, animal, places or things which are of the same class, kind or group. कॉमन नाउन वो नाउन्स हैं जो हम किसी एक स्पेसिफिक या एक पर्टिकुलर को ना देकर उस पूरे क्लास, उस पूरे ग्रुप को देते हैं. लाइक व्हेन वी से काउ, इट डजंट मीन अ सिंगल काउ. इट मीन्स all the animals which resemble a cow will be called cow, and same is for the class. Like when we say a boy, now that doesn't mean any specific boy. It refers for all the boys in a sentence. So it can refer to any boy. ये किसी के लिए भी आ सकता है. So they are not proper, they are not fixed, they are only common. Like you see, the principal distributed sweets, principal, students in the school. So these all words are what? These four words are common now, क्योंकि ये किसी के लिए भी यूज होता है. They are not for specific or any particular. Now let's see proper noun. Proper noun. A proper noun is the special name of a particular person, animal, place or thing. प्रॉपर नाउन मतलब व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा, और ये एक स्पेशल नेम होता है किसी भी पर्टिकुलर पर्सन, किसी खास व्यक्ति, एनिमल, पर्सन, प्लेस और थिंग. लाइक हेमा वेंट टू पेरिस टू सी द एफिल टावर. टू सी द एफिल टावर. सो दिस इज व्हाट? This is the name of a building. This is the name of a building. This is the name of city, and this is the name of a person. So these are name of particular girl, city and building respectively. ये किसी particular, किसी एक specific का नाम है. So they are proper nouns. A proper noun must begin with a capital letter, or we never use the before names of people. People के name के पहले the का use नहीं होता. Like we can say, like we cannot say the Ravi, the Mohan, the Sohan, the Pappu, the Monu, like these. Now third sentence is what? Third type is what? Collective noun. Collection मतलब क्या? झुंड. It's a group. So a collective noun is a name given to a collection or group of persons. ये जो name है, ये जो noun है, वो group of persons के लिए, animals के लिए, things के लिए किया जाता है एक sentence में, considered as one complete whole. I bought a bouquet of flowers. Now flowers के झुंड को हम क्या बोलते हैं? They are called bouquet of flowers. और बनानास के झुंड को हम क्या बोलते हैं? बंच. आई बॉट अ बुके ऑफ फ्लावर्स एंड अ बंच ऑफ बनानास फ्रॉम द मार्केट. द वर्ड बुके स्टैंड्स फॉर कलेक्शन ऑफ फ्लावर्स एंड द वर्ड बंच स्टैंड्स फॉर कलेक्शन ऑफ बनानास. सो दे आर collective nouns. Now fourth type is abstract noun. Abstract nouns, abstract means which we cannot see, touch, we can only feel it. So an abstract noun is a name given to a quality, idea, action or state which can only be thought or felt but cannot be seen or touched. तो ये वो nouns हैं जिन्हें हम जिन्हें हम देख नहीं सकते, सुन नहीं सकते, टच नहीं कर सकते, बट दे कैन ओनली बी थॉट और फेल्ट. इन्हें सिर्फ समझा जा सकता है या महसूस किया जा सकता है. नाउ व्हेन वी से ट्रुथ, नाउ ट्रुथ मतलब सच्चाई, ट्रुथ. अब सच्चाई को हम सिर्फ महसूस कर सकते हैं. सच्चाई हैज़ नो शेप, सच्चाई हैज़ नो कलर, सच्चाई हैज़ नो साउंड. तो हम इसे सिर्फ क्या कर सकते हैं? वी कैन ओनली फील इट, वी कैन ओनली अंडरस्टैंड इट. सो such nouns which can be only felt and understood are called abstract nouns. Like Birbal was known for his wisdom. Wisdom is what? Wisdom is that abstract noun. Wisdom को we cannot see wisdom, we cannot compare wisdom, we cannot touch wisdom, we cannot hear wisdom, we can only feel or we can understand wisdom. Now let's see the fifth type. Yes, you can see abstract nouns are uncountable, that is we cannot count them also. Material noun, they are also uncountable. A material noun is a name given to a material or substance of which things are made of. मतलब वस्तुओं के नाम को जिनसे चीज़ें बनती हैं, raw materials we can say, those are the names of material nouns. We can also say that nouns which can be weighed or measured in terms of capacity and weight are called material noun. Like ornaments are made of gold and silver. Ornaments is what? Is the product. So it is common noun. Whereas gold and silver, they are the raw material. They are the material with which a substance is made. गोल्ड और सिल्वर से चीज़ें बनती हैं, सो दे आर मटेरियल नाउन्स. द नाउन गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर आर नेम्स ऑफ द मटेरियल फ्रॉम विच थिंग्स कैन बी मेड, सो दे आर मटेरियल नाउन्स. मटेरियल नाउन्स आर जनरली नॉट यूज्ड इन प्लूरल नंबर. ये प्लूरल नंबर में यूज़ नहीं होते और इनके पहले ए और एन का यूज़ भी नहीं किया जाता. नाउ वी कैन सी fill in the collective nouns. A dash of soldiers, we can say a band, a troop of soldiers, a herd of lions, a pride of lions, a library of books, a cluster of stars, a team of players. So we can make more of such collective nouns in our book, in our notebook. Now next is the common nouns and write them in blanks. Robert Frost was a great poet. Sachin Tendulkar is a world-class cricketer. Malaysia is a country in Asia. The India Today is popular magazine. So देख सकते हैं कि इंडिया टुडे जो वो है ये किसी एक पेपर का नाम है, मैगजीन का नाम है, जबकि मैगजीन तो कोई भी हो सकता है. सो इट इज़ कॉमन एंड दिस वन इज़ प्रॉपर. मैडम तुसाद ये प्रॉपर, वेयर एज म्यूजियम, अब कई सारे म्यूजियम्स हैं. सो म्यूजियम इज़ अ वर्ड विच इज़ कॉमन, लेकिन मैडम तुसाद जो है वो प्रॉपर, बिकॉज दैट इज वन स्पेसिफिक, वन पर्टिकुलर. नाउ वी कैन सी चेंज द फॉलोइंग इनटू एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स. ब्रेव, ब्रेवरी. कंफर्टेबल, कंफर्ट. एनिमी, एनिमिटी. वेल्दी, wealth. Successful, success. Agree, agreement. Now these are the abstract nouns which can be formed with these given words. Now let us move to the next chapter. It is noun and gender. ये काफ़ी easy है और काफ़ी interesting भी है, because there are only 4 types of gender. केवल 4 types होते हैं, जिसमें भी first one क्या है? First one is masculine, that denotes all the male persons and animals, so they are called masculine. Means masculine denotes male persons and animals. Second one is feminine. Feminine denotes female person and animals. Third one is common. Common gender means what? One which can be both male and female, जो कि मेल और फीमेल दोनों ही हो सके. लाइक डॉक्टर, टीचर, ड्राइवर, पायलट, हेल्पर, सर्वेंट, sorry, not servant, helper. Then we can have various other words also which can be both male and female. Now next is names used for non-living things, and names used for non-living things are called neuter gender. मतलब जिन nouns से non-living things या small insects का पता चले, they are neuter gender. Let's see the examples further. Like you can see, masculine gender: man, boy, father, uncle, brother, son, king, tiger, horse, bridegroom, etc. Feminine gender, which denotes female, so women, girl, mother, aunt, sister, daughter, queen, tigress, mare, bride, pride, etc. Now common gender, which can be both male as well as female. This is only for male, this is only for female, and this is for both male as well as female. तो ये कोई भी हो सकता है, like neighbor, friend, child, doctor, baby, pupil, teacher, cousin, parent, etc. Fourth one is neuter gender. तो ये हमने जैसा बताया कि that they mostly they use for non-living things like ball, chair, knife, house, pen, book, etc. Now how can we form feminine from masculine? Like when we have a word like lion, lion means शेर, तो we add ESS to make it lioness, मतलब शेरनी. Prince, princess. Poet, poetess. कभी कभी S While adding s, some words change in spellings. कभी कभी स्पेलिंग चेंज भी हो जाता है. Like tiger changes to tigress, governor changes to governess, emperor changes to empress, master, mistress, waiter, waitress. You can see this, the spelling has been changed in these very examples. Now let's read the other points. Son, daughter, brother, sister, gentleman, lady, sir, ma'am, horse, mare, deer, doe, drake, duck, bull, cow, fox, vixen, bachelor, spinster, uncle, aunt, husband, wife. So there are many ways by which we can convert a masculine into feminine. Sometimes we change only a part of the compound word, like grandfather, this will become grandmother. Son-in-law, daughter-in-law. Manservant, maidservant. Peacock, peahen. Grandson, granddaughter. Landlord, lord, lady. Man, maid. Milkman, milkmaid. He goat, she goat. So that we see. Now if I ask, write M for masculine and F for feminine, C for common and N for neuter. Now you can see book is neuter, auntie is what? Auntie is feminine. Cousin is what? Common. Nephew, sorry, masculine. Actress, feminine. Mayor, feminine. Sister, feminine. Was, neuter. Postman, masculine. Daughter-in-law, feminine. Table, neuter. Doctor, common. So this way we can revise the lesson of your book. Now let's move to next topic. This will be the last one for today's class because it's getting very long. Noun, singular and plural. Ab singular means what? Singular means that denote one, and plural means one that denote more than one. We can say two or more than two. दो या जिससे दो या दो से ज़्यादा का पता चले, दे आर प्लूरल. जिससे एक का ही पता चले, दैट इज सिंगुलर. तो सिंगुलर नंबर स्टैंड्स फॉर वन पर्सन, एनिमल, थिंग और प्लेस. प्लूरल नंबर स्टैंड फॉर more than one person, animal, thing or place. Countable noun can be singular or plural both. अब जो countable nouns हैं, मतलब nouns which can be counted can be both singular as well as plural. We form plural by adding s, adding es. जैसे let's see tree. When we add s to the word tree, it becomes trees. Box, boxes. Lady, ladies. Here we added what? Here we added yes. Key, keys. Then we have f into fe. Like when we have f in the word, it changes to ves. Wolf, wolves. Tomato, tomatoes. Sometimes we change the vowels also. Like man, men. Man, men. एक इंसान है तो we say it man. When it's more than one, we say it men. एक बैल है तो ox. When it's more than one, we do what? We make it oxen. Added en to it. Then let's see what given further. It is pronouns. Yes, pronouns. Now what is pronoun? Pronoun are the words which are used in place of noun in a sentence. To avoid repetition. Pronouns वैसे वर्ड हैं जिनका कि सेंटेंस में यूज़ किया जाता है नाउन के बदले रिपीटिशन को अवॉइड करने के लिए, मतलब दोहराव को हटाने के लिए. लाइक लुक एट द फॉलोइंग पिक्चर्स एंड रीड द सेंटेंसेस. दे विल गो टू द मार्केट टुडे. नाउ दे यहाँ पे किसके लिए आया होगा? दे यहाँ पे किसी नाउन के बदले आया. द बुक्स ऑन द टेबल आर हर्स. हर्स किसकी? सो इट मस्ट हैव बीन यूज्ड फॉर समवन एल्स. किसी के बदले आया है. The girl looked at herself in the mirror. The herself खुद को. अब किसको? So that person is not named. Only the word used in that place has been put here. The boy who is wearing a red shirt is my brother. Who is wearing? कौन? So the boy. So it is referring to the boy. तो ये भी हमारा क्या है? Pronoun. सो हमने क्या देखा कि प्रोनाउंस वैसे वर्ड हैं जो नाउन के बदले यूज़ में आते हैं, नाउन के बदले सेंटेंस में आकर उसके मीनिंग को डिफाइन करते हैं. नाउ लेट्स सी, दिस इज एन एलिफेंट विच इज़ योर कैप, द वर्ड इन इटैलिक्स आर ऑल प्रोनाउंस. अब काइंड्स ऑफ प्रोनाउन, प्रोनाउन के कितने टाइप्स होते हैं? तो फर्स्ट इज पर्सनल प्रोनाउन. पर्सनल प्रोनाउन मतलब दैट डिनोट अ पर्सन, दैट डिनोट अ पर्सन. अब ये तीन तरीके का हो सकता है, दैट दे एक्ट एज सब्जेक्ट, दे एक्ट एज ऑब्जेक्ट, और दे शो समथिंग दैट इज इन पोजिशन. लाइक यू कैन सी फर्स्ट पर्सन, सेकेंड पर्सन, थर्ड पर्सन. स्पीकर इज कॉल्ड द फर्स्ट पर्सन. Speaker is called the first person. So I, me, my, we, us, our. These are the first person. You, your, it is the second person. And all these pronouns written here like he, him, his, she, her, it, its, they, their, them, these all are the third person pronouns. तो हमने देखा कि जो pronouns हैं personal pronouns वो तीन तरह के हैं, first, second and third. फर्स्ट मतलब क्या? आई, वी, आवर. यू मतलब यू, योर. एंड थर्ड मतलब थर्ड पर्सनल प्रोनाउन मतलब ही, शी, इट, दे, देयर, देम एंड सो ऑन. नाउ सेकेंड टाइप ऑफ प्रोनाउन इज पोजेसिव प्रोनाउन. पोजेसिव मीन्स ओनरशिप. अगर आपका कुछ हो, समथिंग दैट यू हैव इन योर ओनरशिप, देन इट इज कॉल्ड पोजेसिव प्रोनाउन. और ये कौन कौन है? दैट इज़ वेरी इजी टू रिमेंबर. माइन, आवर्स, हिज, हर्स, योर्स, इट्स एंड दियर्स. ये 6-7 जो हैं ये पोसेसिव प्रोनाउन हैं. लाइक द बाइक इन हिज, बट द बाइक इज हिज बट द स्कूटर इज माइन. दीज बुक्स आर दियर्स. द रेड टॉय इज हर्स. मतलब यह जो लाल खिलौना है वो उसका है. किसका? तो किसी के बदले यहाँ पर ये यूज़ हुआ हर्स. सो दैट इज प्रोनाउन. नाउ रिफ्लेक्सिव प्रोनाउन. Reflexive pronouns are pronouns in which the action done by subject reflects upon it. तीसरा है हमारा reflexive, कि वो काम कैसे हुआ. Like लिपिका is doing her work herself. लिपिका अपना वर्क कैसे करती है? herself, खुद से. So this is the word that reflects the pronoun, reflects the subject. So it is called reflexive. Dr. P.K. Verma is driving the car himself. डॉक्टर P.K. वर्मा इज ड्राइविंग द कार हिमसेल्फ. सो हिमसेल्फ मतलब खुद से. P.K. वर्मा खुद से चला रहे हैं. सो दैट इज हिमसेल्फ. निशा एंड चीना आर प्लेइंग बाय देमसेल्व्स. देमसेल्व्स, सो दोनों खुद से, आपस में. देन वी सी व्हाट? देन वी सी देयर इज द फोर्थ एंड फिफ्थ वन लाइक डेमोन्स्ट्रेटिव. डेमोन्स्ट्रेटिव इज वेरी इजी. देयर आर ओनली 4 ऑफ इट. दिस, दैट, दोज एंड देयर. This, that, those and these, not there. Here should be these. This, that, these and those. These are the 4 demonstrative pronouns. Like this is the black dog, these are sparrows, those were our relatives. Demonstrative pronoun point out to a person or thing. They simply point out, ये इशारा करते हैं किसी person या thing की तरफ. They are usually followed by a verb. Interrogative pronouns are those pronouns that are used to ask questions that are usually used before a verb. Interrogative pronouns ऐसे pronouns हैं जो कि questions create करते हैं, questions ask करते हैं और usually verb के पहले आते हैं. Like you can see what, who, whom or which. Who, which, whom. These all are the interrogative pronouns. Exercises you can see. Mr. Jain asked Raju, can you give me a cup of coffee? I am happy at your success. She is a girl. Her name is Sheena. Her name is Sheena. Now next is adjective. Adjective. Adjective मतलब क्या? That qualifies. Adjective simply means one that qualify. तो adjective is a word that describes or tells us more about a noun. जो हमें noun के बारे में कुछ बताए. They are adjectives. अब ये कई तरीके के होते हैं. काइंड्स ऑफ एडजेक्टिव्स में पहला क्वालिटी. अब जो क्वालिटी बताए, एडजेक्टिव्स दैट टेल अस क्वालिटी आर कॉल्ड एडजेक्टिव्स ऑफ क्वालिटी. व्हाट काइंड ऑफ अ पर्सन, एनिमल, प्लेस और थिंग इज. अकबर वॉज अ गुड एंड वाइज किंग. गुड एंड वाइज ये क्या है? क्वालिटी है. शी इज एन ऑनेस्ट गर्ल. कैसी लड़की? ऑनेस्ट लड़की. सो दिस इज द क्वालिटी ऑफ दैट गर्ल. They answer the question what kind, मतलब कैसा. Second is adjective of number. Adjective of number तो जैसा कि word denote कर रहा है, it will denote the number of the noun. मतलब noun है तो कितना है, कितने number में है, that will be denoted by adjective of number. So adjective of number shows how many persons, animals, places or things are there and what order any of them stands. और वो किस order में sentence में आता है. Now third is adjective of quantity, मतलब कितना. Adjective of quantity मतलब how much in weight, how much in amount. The adjective of quantity tells us how much of a thing is intended, मतलब कितना, how much. She had sufficient money. Ashima took some food for the. They answer the question how much. And then the fourth is demonstrative adjective that shows or points to the person or thing talked about. This book is interesting. They live in that flat. I like those biscuits. I like such loud music. So this, those, that, these all are what? These all are demonstrative adjectives. They answer which. Now two other types are interrogative and possessive. So one which will create a question, which will ask a question, will be called interrogative adjectives, and like which foot, whose glass, what is the color. Sixth is possessive adjectives. Now possessive adjectives means what? It shows possession or ownership. It must be followed by a noun. हमने देखा था कि pronouns में भी था possession, यहाँ भी है possession, but pronouns में उसके बाद verb use होता था. Here we will have nouns. Like this is our classroom, their parents, my bangles, its shine. So these all are possessive adjectives. So I'm afraid the video has been too long, but I think it was quite useful for you because we have covered the first few chapters of English grammar. In our next chapter, in our next video, we will come up with articles and other chapters. So till then, watch these videos whenever you are free and enjoy. And yes, do learn and read the books to get more of the knowledge. So that's all for this video. See you again with another video. So till then, thanks and goodbye.